We're live.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Champions League final and welcome to our live stream and our watch along. It is myself and Thomas as always, and we're coming just about 5 or so minutes away from kickoff of what should be an absolute classic, or what we're hoping for, a classic Champions League final.
I have absolutely no idea what we're doing here. I'll be totally honest, Ian. I'm very excited. Don't know what we're going to talk about for an hour and a half, but I'm excited to do it with you and other people.
We've already got one comment straight away. Patrick Silk straight away looks like he's cheering on PSG. Welcome, Patrick, to the stream.
Bonjour.
William Golder's come in straight away saying, what do we reckon the score is? Well, if you check our predictions video, which is on the channel, you know me and Tom have both backed Bayern Munich to win.
I think I went 3-2.
Oh, no, I think you went 2-1. I think I went
2-1.
3-2.
Okay,
so we're going for a really, we just want a really exciting game, a lot of goals. I'm not really fussed if I'm not fussed if Paris Saint-Germain win. I'm not fussed if Bayern win. I just want a good game.
What I want is to not see Wickham play any football in this. I don't want any Wickham tactics. I don't want any of that defensive bullshit.
You can't tell me you wouldn't want Akinfenwa coming on up front for PSG.
PSG pushing it at the end of the game, bring on Akinfenwa. That'd be awesome. I'll be fair. That would be awesome.
William Golder. Yeah, what do you? Oxford to win 3-1. I like it. That's a prediction for a way in the future. I think that, William. Let's say 20 years from now, when
6 years in,
Robinson
it's a
leads
6-year
us to
plan.
Champions League glory. But what do you think the score's going to be, guys? Patrick and William, what do you think the score's going to be?
Yes.
Grandstand Betters has just come in as well. Welcome, Matt.
Excellent.
He's gone with a classic. He's gone for a 0-0 draw.
And William Golder says, "Don't say the W word." Yeah, fair play.
Matt, go. We don't want your 0-0 draws here. Go back to your NCAA NASCAR.
Or maybe his NCAA pigeon racing. Either of the two are fantastic to watch.
He likes it all. He likes it. Or they're interested in all that sort of stuff.
Part of the 5-year plan, says William Golder. Yeah.
So, just, I suppose we better try and do some things related to football before we start talking about, Batman trailers and things like that we've seen today.
And the boys.
So a couple of things. PSG, Navas is in goal for them. So he's obviously come fit to play in the semi-final, which is big news for them. Other than that, it's kind of as expected, with that front three of Di Maria, Neymar and Mbappe. I think there was a late fitness test on Boateng for Bayern Munich as well, but he's obviously come through that and they patched him up and he's playing. And I don't think there's too many other surprises. Nope, I think they're pretty much as you would expect as well. So,
really quickly,
I'm quite happy to do that.
Really quickly, William Golder has 3-1 to Bayern and Neymar to cry, which is understandable. Patrick Silka has 3-2 Bayern with Lewandowski, Gnabry, and Müller all scoring, and PSG getting Neymar and Mbappe on the score sheet. Grandstand Better says Wickham supporters are the best. It's hard to see that all the way down in League One. Grandstand Betters, fuck off.
I saw Wickham Wanderers are the favourites to be relegated from the Championship. That's according to British bookies, British bookmakers.
To be fair, when we put them bottom of the table in our Championship predictions video, we are going to get panned by their supporters. But that's okay.
We don't want to give any spoilers ahead of our next season predictions, but I can give you one. Wickham are 24th in the Championship.
And Swindon relegated from League One.
No, I actually don't think Swindon will get relegated from League One, as much as I'd like to see it. I just can't see it. They're kind of a little bit... much to my annoyance, they kind of seem to be a little bit more stable than in recent years. Anyway, let me just run through this team. So, I'm going to pronounce it really well. Navas?
Yes,
in goal.
Excellent.
Kera? Thiago Silva. I couldn't be bothered to go on with that.
No, they're taking a while.
Kimpembe, Bernat, Herrera, Marquinhos, who's their amazing goal scorer now. He's found his goal scoring touch. Paredes, Di Maria, Neymar, and Mbappe. Bayern Munich, Neuer, or as I called him the other day, Müller, Kimmich, Boateng, Alaba, Davis, Goretzka, Thiago Alcantara, Gnabry, Muller, Kingsley Coman, Robert Lewandowski.
I'm glad Coman's back in the lineup. I thought Perisic was just a black hole in the last game.
Yeah, it's weird because he's such a great player, but he does sort of like seem to be a little bit below the Bayern Munich standard.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. I think he's just a better substitute than he is the starter, and we know Coman is just so quick. Like,
thank you to my big bro for coming on there. Just come on and said big improvement on the sound. Thank you, Robert.
We fixed it.
Yes, and give us a score prediction while you're hanging around.
Yeah. William Golder says, "Don't say anything good about Swindon, mate." I'm going to take his lead on this one. Don't say anything good.
Very biased opinion to have, William.
That's why he's on the channel, mate.
I'm not sure we can advocate those sort of opinions on this channel.
Patrick Silka also says he can't wait for our next Premier League predictions. Neither can we. Hopefully, we'll have pre-season predictions coming out in the next 2 weeks. I think is that our timeline? 2 to 3
wait
weeks.
Long for it. It's fucking like 2 weeks away, isn't it?
There's so few. It looks like there's so few transfers happening. I don't know if people are just waiting for the Champions League final to end, or if there's just going to be that little a movement between players this season.
Yeah, that's it. You just can't see too many big transfers. I mean, what's the transfer window? I don't even. We should know this sort of thing, shouldn't we?
I mean, I'm just assuming it's 3 weeks.
I mean, is Harry Maguire going to be out of prison? The
right. It's taken literally 5 minutes for Ian to reference Harry Maguire being in jail. I look forward to more of this.
Crap crowd. There's no one there.
Do they even know it's a final?
No, these two sides just can't draw.
Now, me and Ian's matches are slightly out of kilter. So, Ian, I'm going to tell you when mine starts, just so you have an idea of it,
Thanks,
okay?
Yeah.
So they're about to blow the whistle.
Yeah, well, I've just seen the teams get off the bus.
Go. Okay, my match just started. Tell me when your match starts.
Okay. It's just started. He's just about to. Any time now, ref.
Get it going.
Just started. Just literally kicked off. Yeah.
Okay, 17-second difference. So if anything happens, I must wait 17 seconds to respond.
And if you know Tom, that is going to be very difficult.
Well, I did a terrible job of it in the playoff final.
Yeah, but it was impossible in the playoff final because I think me, you, and Ed were all on different.
Yeah. We were also
ways of viewing it.
Yeah. William Golder says, because of quarantine, international transfers are more difficult, and that makes sense. Grandstand bettors with the fantastic point that he believes Landon Donovan is available. And let me say, all I have to say to that is, USA! USA! I can do this all night.
Not even American. He's not even American. He just can't help himself.
And Patrick Silka says, Ronald Koeman wants half of Holland at Barcelona. That makes sense. That makes sense.
See why? Pretty awesome at the moment, Dutch side.
There we go. Right. So
here we go. We're off and running. Look, Bayern punting them down nicely. Early.
Yeah.
That was a shit pass.
See, I'm doing my best not to say that until after you've seen it. Bayern are pressing really high. There was a question about whether they're going to do that pre-match, but they've pressed high, and it looks like they'll probably.
What's Hansi Flick? Who's he managed before then? Is he just like come through Bayern like been a coach there?
Honestly, I don't know. I think he was just a coach there, but
because he's been freaking. I mean, he's done a pretty amazing job, hasn't he?
Will, if you want to send a double rum and coke to both of us, we won't argue. Just saying. Just saying. If it gets sent over here, we'll take it. Ian, what are you having right now?
At the moment, I am drinking the strong stuff. This is pure, straight up Pepsi Max.
Oh, you rebel.
I know. If anyone is having a drink out there, let us know. Let us know what the tip is.
Yeah. I would love. I have whiskey, but I'm going to sit back until the second half to put that in the glass.
Yeah. So it's been all. Well, I mean, we're 2 minutes in, but it's all Bayern so far.
Yes, and we all know that the opening 2 minutes decide a football match.
I do like it. I think it's fair to say, William, that I'm just I'm an alcohol connoisseur. I'm not really discriminatory towards any sort of type of booze, really.
Ian likes all booze. Last time Ian came to stay with me, we drank like an entire bottle of I don't even know what, and beer and wine, and I had the world's worst hangover.
And what about when we had that barbecue and I stole all that beer out of your fridge?
Yes, that time as well. Bastard.
He won't need this.
William Golder says, is envisioned a word? Yes, yes it is. And grandstand bettors are surprised that Pepsi Max is a thing.
As is embiggens.
We're all surprised by that.
And it's a perfectly cromulent word.
You've got quite a lexicon. So you can tell that
the Simpsons jokes have started earlier.
Maybe you can put a GIF in the chat for everyone to look at. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah, I'm glad you threw that one over to me.
William says the technical term is pisshead, he believes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
That's fair
yes.
enough. Now moving on to my... But I do have a little bit of... I do have a little bit... This is how sophisticated I am. I do have a little bit of alcohol in this coffee.
What kind of alcohol?
I have a bit of amaretto in it.
I was hoping it was Kahlua.
A bit of diamond white.
Yeah. A little bit of white lightning, you know, I just like to put some cider in it every now and then, just change it up. Kingsley Coman is being marked touch tight in this game already. Like, they are petrified of his movement.
Yeah, but already I'm seeing, like, Paris Saint-Germain pissing around with it at the back.
Yeah. But, I mean, Bayern are going to do the same thing whenever it gets put around them. That's the in thing in football, Ian, now, is to just literally waste the ball as much as you can.
Yeah. Because,
how much can we pass the ball around our back for?
I can understand Bayern doing it, but I just think it's such a dangerous thing for PSG to do. Why would you just try and... Surely you just want to try and, like, not give away any mistakes at all to this Bayern side.
Bayern are doing that thing where they don't look very connected to start the match. Like, they're missing passes in the final third constantly. You get the feeling when they decide they want to score, they're just going to score. Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem quite, I don't know, so far they seem quite relaxed, like they've settled into the groove pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Lewandowski's doing his thing, isn't he, where he's literally looks like he's never played football before.
He did that for the entire semi-final. It was tough to watch. Fuck off, William Golder. Fuck off. Your goal comments.
You know, I did buy it.
Yeah. Grandstand Better says it brings him back to doing Dr. Pepper shots on the ships. I'll pretend I'm involved in that in-joke between the two of you.
Those are the days, Matthew. Those are the days.
Fonzo Davies very angry about something. I'm not quite sure what. He's shouting, gesticulating. The referee is telling him to wait. Oh, he's waving off somebody. I can do this all day, by the way, if anyone just wants me to describe what I'm watching.
You do it for the next, 80 minutes at least.
We will take a break at half time and sign off for a minute just to get some water and, breathe.
I don't really.
Okay, we'll leave Ian on for half time.
I'm thinking about half time. We're 7 minutes in.
He's gonna do his one-man band presentation. It's fantastic.
Do it all.
He is a modern day Bob Dylan.
We're gonna say roll better.
I mean, it's getting exciting. Bayern have the ball in PSG's half. Did you say Kimmich had started at right back again?
Did I?
Yeah, well, it was a question, really. He has. He definitely has. I can see him. He's there now.
Right,
I mean...
Fullback, they're more like wingers, aren't they?
Yeah. I think I'd like to see, I know we're 7 minutes in, so this isn't really when you should start complaining about teams, but I'd like to see Mbappe just pick up the ball and run down, and he's beat 3 people. Good. Right, that's what okay. They got him eventually, but he's gone on a run, and that's all I really wanted to see.
That's what you want to see, isn't it? I mean,
Exactly.
That's the thing. That is what PSG have to live on. The whole game is they do at least have Mbappe and Neymar to be like their outball.
No, PSG have not been in Bayern's half yet, as far as I can tell. But look at them; they're here now. They are here now. And of course, and Mbappe's won a foul. Ian, you'll see that in about 17 seconds' time.
Yeah, they're just kicking off on mine.
But oh, that would be terrible. Mbappe's won a foul. This is what he does. He's so freaking good. Like, either Mbappe or Neymar are the only two players on the pitch that can just win this if they decide they want to, aren't they?
Well, that's it, Tom. And let's see if Di Maria can whip those balls in like he did in the semi-final.
I mean, that ball to was at Marquinhos was so inch perfect. Hello, Champions League. You've just signed on. Nice to see you.
I believe it's called Champion League.
Sorry, Champion League of the Champions.
Did you see that thing that Matt sent us about doing that link he sent us on Facebook?
I have seen the link that Matt sent us. Matt, we've seen the link. Yes,
we haven't
looks exciting.
Yet. Still in shock, but
I mean, that's because he wants to put money behind us. No one should put money behind this channel.
Exciting news. Exciting things happening for next season.
It's okay, Champion League. Nothing's happened outside of nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Yeah, but it could be a very exciting plan for us. Let us know, guys, if you'd all like to be part of a league where we make our Premier League predictions and the winner gets $250, because that looks like it's going to be an option for next season. So, let us know if you like that as an idea. I don't know what we're going to call it.
So we're looking for names. My suggestion for the name was UEFA Champions League.
You didn't want to call it the FIFA World Cup.
Oh. First corner.
Yeah.
You've probably seen that corner already.
I have. Kingsley Coman's still trying to get up. Don't worry, it's going to be. Or is it Davies? Okay. Davies is still trying to get up. Don't worry.
No. Don't go off injured, Davies. We need you to play.
Oof.
That's why I said no, because I didn't want Davies to be injured.
William Golder would like to know why Bayern have thank you above their badge. Every team in the Champions League has put thank you, merci, grazie above the badge to thank key workers during this awful, awful pandemic that has locked us all inside our homes.
Hey. It is a god-awful pandemic, but I tell you one silver lining that came out of it was the fact that my brother sent me an Oxford United face mask.
Nice. Patrick Silka said it should be the Predictions Super League. I like that. That sounds good. Let us know if everyone else likes that.
Because so far you're in the driving seat, Patrick.
Right now, that's beating the FIFA World Cup and the UEFA Champions League. So tough. I mean, I think you and I have put really good suggestions out there personally, but
what was your suggestion?
The FIFA World Cup.
Oh, the FIFA World Cup. Okay.
No one can say I'm not original. Oh,
Joel. Hello, Joel.
Hello.
Good, mate. How are you? How's the gaming? Yeah, William. Yeah. Well, my brother sent it to me. I obviously don't live in Oxford, live in Lincoln, but he sent one up for me and one up for my good lady. So we've been proudly displaying them around Lincoln.
Is this Robert Allen?
Yeah.
Has Robert Allen not sent me one? I mean, I've been to like 3 football matches with the man. I feel like we're related at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Ian, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, it hasn't happened.
What's the plan? Where was that plan of I'm going to keep quiet?
Well, I couldn't help it. It got exciting.
Yeah, I know you're terrible.
Grandstand Betters wants to know if Oxford Masks fails as its job, just like the team.
Yeah.
By the way,
there is a gaping hole in the centre, so my nose and mouth are exposed. But apart from that, it's a good mask.
Also, let me just state that if you came here looking for Champions League final analysis, you're probably not going to get it.
Oh no, I don't think I've actually seen any of the match so far. William, we beat them 6-0, and I was actually there, and I'd only literally been in Lincoln for about a week at the time.
That's
It
great.
was incredible. It was like the most amazing game ever. And and so annoyingly, that Oxford's first game of the season is actually going to be Lincoln away this time round, so I can't bloody go.
It's too bad.
Oh, so frustrating.
Champion League says Bayern will win maybe. We agree that Bayern will win maybe. I've got them to win. I've actually put a hefty bet on Bayern, which I don't normally do. But I bet 16 different. I bet £16 across 3 different bets for a Bayern victory. So if they don't win, I'm going to cry because I don't have the money to be spending that sort of money.
Yeah.
Grandstand bettors, can you remind us what your tip is for today's game? Although I think that it's your tip is our tip, but I'm not sure.
Champion League, yes, Europa final. It was a good one, wasn't it? It was a bit of a surprise. I think most people thought Inter were going to win. But Sevilla are just like unstoppable in the Europa League, aren't they?
It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous competition that they should not be allowed to play in because they've got some devil magic going on, and I hate it.
And Patrick, yes, I do live in Lincoln. I moved up there about a year ago because Oxford is like the most expensive place in the world to live. Especially
and
when
Lincoln is not.
Especially when you do the things I do for a job, which is being a one-man band on the street.
I'll tell you what, though, mate. It's always good to see you in Corn Market. Just playing your harmonica, beating your drums, strumming your guitar. Oh, this is falling off a cliff quickly. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, can we start talking about that Batman trailer?
Yeah, so the Batman trailer is really good.
Go
like,
watch
genuinely. If any of you haven't seen the trailer, like, Robert Pattinson actually looks like he's going to be decent. Oh, for God's sake. Robert Pattinson looks like he actually might be a decent Batman, which I did not see coming at all. Didn't see it. PSG, by the way, are starting to really assert themselves more.
Yeah, I think I'm just seeing what you see. It's like, again, Bayern do make mistakes, don't they? They do make mistakes at the back at times. They get a bit dozy.
Patrick Silka says that now that Sevilla have 6 Europa Cups, it should just be called the Sevilla Cup, and I have to agree. The Sevilla Orange Cup.
Sebastian.
Seba.
Over 2.5 goals, both teams to score. I think.
I like that. If both teams don't manage to score in this final, I'm gonna be shocked. Like, they have to, don't they?
I think so, wouldn't you? You'd think. I mean, obviously, stranger things have happened, but you couldn't believe that both of these sides could go 90 minutes without scoring.
No, especially when we've seen both of them be leaky at the back randomly and insane going forward most of the time. What do we got here? William Golder says he was surprised by the trailer. It's not as awful as he assumed. Mate, Will, me and you both, like, shocked over it. I got really excited when I saw it. I was like, oh, this reminds me of really liking Batman as a kid. I think the Champion League would like us to talk more about the Champions League final, but that that's tough for us. We really aren't good at paying attention to what we're talking about. When is that film out, Ian? The Batman.
I believe it comes out next. It does come out next year. Well, it's scheduled to come out next year. Who knows when that is going to be? Because everything's up in the air in terms of release dates for movies.
Yeah. Patrick Silka says this would be Neymar's first Champions League since 2015, and he left Barca. It would. Also, I think this if he can star in this game, it'll be the first time I've seen him in a knockout match actually be the best player on the pitch for the whole thing. William Golder is constantly surprised by how quick PSG's forwards are. It's actually terrifying how quick Neymar and Mbappe are when they're like in full flight. Grandstand bettors ask that if around the 70th minute, if it's tied, do you think will start playing tighter, or does one team go for it?
Tough to say, isn't it?
Honestly, I would be surprised if both teams don't just keep going for it. I mean, Bayern, and I quote, set up shop against Lyon and gave up about 8 chances for Lyon to get a goal, and it was only Lyon's terrible finishing stopped them.
I would say it's PSG are probably the more likely side to be the ones to want to shut up shop. I take it something's happened. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm going to assume you've seen what I was just making a face over now.
Akaya, he cannot hit a fucking barn door, can he?
That's a great save from... It's two great saves.
It is a great save, but Neymar has just not had his shooting boots on at all. He's played really well in quarter-final and semi-final. He just can't... He just doesn't seem to be able to score.
Love nor money, mate. Love nor money.
I think, like, obviously, if it's tied and it's got a chance to go into extra time, I think PSG are going to be the side that's more likely to kind of shut up shop and sit back and wait for extra time. Whereas I think Bayern will just always be confident that they've got a goal in them.
I know that Bayern have Gnabry and Coman, but I think that they're less reliant on a counter-attack than PSG, who the longer the match goes, the more they're going to be looking to counter with Neymar and Mbappe and kind of soak up whatever pressure Bayern are putting on them. And we know Bayern are the best possession side in Europe, I think, right now. So, as much as you want to play them at their own game, it's just not going to happen, is it?
Who was the side in the Championship playoff that was, like, the best side, one of the best sides? Was it Swansea?
Yeah, Swansea had some ridiculous... I think they were the best possession side in the playoffs. But
I thought they were, like, right up there in terms of, like, world football as well.
Bayer Leverkusen?
No, they were up there because you always go on about it. I just remember...
Boschball! Boschball!
Works really well. Works really well.
Oh. Right, we've gotten behind on this. Batman's good, but Spider-Man's the greatest hero, says Will. Spider-Man's pretty great. I'm not going to argue with that fact. Champion League says he likes and subs. Thank you, mate. We appreciate that. Patrick Silka says, I think Leeds will stay up in the Prem next season, but West Brom and Fulham could go down, relegation sorted. What are you thinking?
I actually penciled in my predictions.
Have you?
I did. I started doing a little spreadsheet for us to do as well.
In case you were wondering, I disagree with everything you have to say. United for champions, Liverpool relegated, City mid-table, Arsenal in third.
No way you going Arsenal in third.
No, absolutely not. They're getting relegated as well. Arsenal and Liverpool to be relegated together. Shock of all shocks. Arteta gets knighted over it, though.
I think if Arsenal got relegated, the manager would be hung in the streets of North London.
Only if they can find him, mate. Only if they can find him.
And then like go out on horseback and like round him up with a net.
William Golder says they've got to go for it, and you do feel like it. Sebastian Bosquet says Neuer who'd save. We did talk about that. It was a great save. It was a great double save as well to stop the ball coming back across. Champion League says it's silver. Yeah. Okay. Patrick Silka says my bottom three for the Premier League next season is West Brom, Fulham, and Crystal Palace or Villa if Zaha or Jack Grealish leave. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what Crystal Palace are doing right now. Like, they're like no signings. I think they brought in, was it Ferguson on a free or something? But like, for a club that needs to invest in them, they're still trotting out the excuse of we were almost bankrupt 10 years ago. Well, that's great, mate, but you're in the Premier League now. Oh!
Okay. I'm going to guess there's been some action. I'm going to be like Jeff Stelling. We're going to throw it over to Tom Pickering.
I didn't see it, Jeff! I haven't seen it! What, did someone score? What?
Oi.
Yeah, you see that? So Lewandowski's just gone really close. I don't think you can get closer than the bar.
I saw a baby was smoking in TV.
What?
Please elaborate on that. I'm interested.
I just read that.
You've piqued my interest. Now I want a little bit more.
I'm very interested in what's happening.
If you are Batman, that's really silly to give your identity away because friends and family are in trouble now. Superman, also, Boy Scout, God.
We all know I am Batman. Okay. Superman is the Boy Scout. Superman the Boy Scout is God level. To be fair, yeah.
The Swansea was your local team growing up. Why do you not follow them anymore? My team growing up was Arsenal, and I stand by that. I kind of grew out of it a little bit as I got older.
Foul. I've been asked who my favorite Marvel character is, and I can't. I mean, am I allowed to pick Spider-Man anymore, or does he just not count because of like technical legal rights? But yeah, it's probably Spider-Man. I do really like Spider-Man. I watched the comic a lot when I was a kid. Oh, oh, oh! Ian, this game has everything but goals. And Will, yet again,
this is the sort of game we wanted to see, though, isn't it? End to end like this.
The speed that they counterattack at is ridiculous.
Oi.
Oh, I mean, Di Maria has just fluffed his lines there. Grandson Better says, what happened? So Lewandowski at the post about 2 minutes ago, and now Di Maria has been one-on-one with the goalkeeper and has absolutely skied it, but it looks like Boateng's down. And this is not good news.
Absolutely right there, Tom. I mean, what a beautiful counter-attack. It's so quick.
It's so good. When they attack, you can just see the Bayern team fall apart, and I'm pretty sure that's literally what Neymar's saying to the rest of the team right now.
You know football, like sports, like really superstitious sports with everything. Do you reckon Thomas Tuchel is sat on the same drinks cooler that he was sat on? Like, made sure that was exactly the same one.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but it would take UEFA clearing something being cleaned over and over again. You know what they're like. Yeah. This game is starting to open up, Ian.
Hang on, William. Well, I was born and raised in West Wales.
If Batman and Superman had a fight, who would win? They made a film about this, Patrick.
Tattoo once, and I chickened out. So.
Sorry?
I said I thought about getting an Oxford tattoo once, like William just said. Well, I chickened out a bit, so.
Weak, Ian. You're not a real fan.
This was back in days where these were cruise ship days, Tom, where like we were like in Mexico every week, and people were going to get tattoos done, and some of them were so dodgy when they came back. I was just like, yeah, I don't really want that.
Was it just some guys on the beach?
No, but they were quote unquote artistes.
Artistes.
But some of them just didn't look that great. So.
If Boateng goes off, Sebastian Busquets says he's going to put a bet on PSG. Yeah, I mean, if Boateng does come off, and it looks like he is, Sula is not even close to being the same. Sebastian Busquets also apologizes for swearing. Don't worry, mate. I've sworn about 12 times already. And apparently Will got his tattoo on his chest and it hurt like a mother... yeah, I can see that. I can imagine that.
What does MF mean, Tom?
I've sworn enough on live television for me to not do it again. This is going to be immortalized for all time online. You don't need to hear me swear too much.
No, but William, no, I don't know. I'm from Oxford, but and so everybody like supports Oxford. You know, growing up at school, but everyone kind of had their Premier League side they followed as well, and mine was Arsenal.
I've noticed, to be fair, everyone who I know who is kids who are old enough to support clubs, they all love Oxford, but they've all got a Premier League club. Like, that's just kind of... Mother Flipper! Thank you, William, for telling us what MF means.
He's done it.
Grandson Better says he went to the Browns tattoo... Oh, he went to get a Browns tattoo across from the Viking Lounge, but was too drunk to ever get it. Tough.
I thought that would be the perfect time to get it when you were too drunk.
What a mother flipper. What a mother flipper. Alright, so we're 26 minutes in. It's still 0-0. Both sides.
We were weird in Oxford. That's why, William, you said that you never heard about people having a second team. Because we're weird.
I have like 8 teams, if it helps.
Yeah.
They like
I like Nashville Soccer Club, my second favourite team now. So.
I like Ricky Bobby, who drives in NCAA NASCAR, personally.
They're an MLS side, aren't they?
I think they're in the NFL, aren't they?
Shut up!
We can do this all night, folks!
I'm being serious. Nashville have got an MLS side.
The Nashville Nuggets? Nerds?
Oh, Matt, help me out here.
The Nincompoops? Patrick Silka says League One in France and the Bundesliga in Germany are farmer leagues. Everyone knows the Premier League is the best league in the world. I mean...
We like it. I'd say...
I really like the Bundesliga.
Most out of all the leagues in the world.
I really like the Bundesliga. I'm not impressed by Liga ever. They have like one team and another one that showed up in the UEFA Cup for a little while this year.
Serie A was really good this year.
Yeah, Serie A is definitely on the up. Grandstand Better says he's going to unsubscribe. You fucking wish. You click resubscribe, and then you get your wife to subscribe, and then you get your personal account to subscribe, all right? I want at least 3 subscriptions for you by the end of this viewing, all right? All right?
Oh, William Golder, he's more of an Oxford fan than me. He should be on doing these Oxford videos.
I mean, we may need him soon, so... We've actually just agreed to, which Ian doesn't know, do an Oxford preview for someone else's YouTube channel, which we'll be releasing details to that soon. We'll have a little 2-minute clip of us talking about Oxford and how they're going to do for the next season.
I think that Joey Beecham will have a great season. Matt Elliott at the back is really solid. Phil Whitehead's a good keeper.
Good.
Midfield's a bit weak, but they haven't had anyone really good there since Jim Agilton left.
PSG are now pressing really high on Bayern and making them make defensive errors. And Di Maria has been...
It's a lot more even. It is more even than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Neymar is just handled in the box. Unfortunately, it was the Bayern box and not the PSG box. Otherwise, this would be a lot of fun.
I wonder if this is going to be a bit like the where Bayern played Dortmund. Dortmund kind of had a load of chances earlier on, and then Bayern just kind of...
I mean, that's been Bayern. That's been Bayern to a T this season, hasn't it? Start slow, and then just every minute that the game goes on, you get...
say that, but there's some games I've seen where they've literally just gone out and smashed teams early.
Yeah, but how good were those teams, would be my question to you.
Barcelona?
Well, Serge Gnabry just tried to go on a run. Yeah, but the Barca game was really open until, like, the 35th minute when Barca just threw the towel in. Really quickly, Champion League says, who got a dog? Neither me nor Ian have got a dog. Patrick Silka says the Serie A is more competitive than the French League. You can only agree with that. The Serie A is churning out much better teams that play much better football as well. William Golder says, I can do it in Welsh. Get the channel into the international zone. Yes, William. Yes, yes, and yes. We'll also feature you on the Swansea preview, and we want it all in Welsh. Champion League says Bayern is good. Am I right? Yeah, they're really good. For a 0-0, this has been a really good final thus far, and something could happen here.
As an added bonus, we're listening to it without commentary, so it's making it even better.
Yes, although I have it on mildly in the background just to make sure that I'm still paying attention in case something happens. Kingsley Coman is so freaking quick. It's too bad his footwork isn't as good as Mbappe's because he is just rapid. I'll tell you what, PSG are really good when they try and, like, get out of their half and stringing, like, 3 or 4 passes together to get the ball to the striker, even if the striker is, like, inside their own half. You get the feeling they're going to get a counter-attack goal at some point.
Oh!
Oh, my God. Ian, this is so exciting.
Really is. Watching them pass around in the middle of the pitch. I hope something exciting happens in a second. I can only hope.
It's, Come on. Have you seen it?
Got to score there.
Yeah, it's a good save, though. It is a good save.
It's a weak header, though, isn't it? It's behind. Is it slightly behind him?
Yeah.
Lewandowski, he's done quite well, actually. It's a bit awkward.
It isn't like the last match.
I'd tell you, he goes through his little repertoire of missing a shitload, and then he'll end up with probably 2 goals at the end.
Yeah. William
Not
Golder
that
wants to know if he can pick who he can...
But my favourite Marvel character is Captain America, by the way.
USA!
Really
USA! My favourite character is actually Christian Pulisic. William Golder wants to know if he can pick who he replaces, or is he an addition?
Who do you want to replace? That puts you on the spot.
Yeah, who do you want to replace?
Who do you want to replace?
Patrick Silka says La Liga is a 2-dog horse race between Barca and Real. Yeah, honestly, the only reason Barca and Real are...
Pigeon, what about pigeon?
Sorry, a 2-pigeon race between Barca and Real, and it really is. It's really boring. They're lucky that they're such famous, storied teams that can buy the best players in the world, because if not, they would not be able to compete in Europe the way they do. Champion League says it's his birthday on the 13th of August. Happy birthday, Champion League!
William
How
Golder.
old are you?
Hero
How old are you?
Sorry, I interrupted you there, Tom, but William Golder's the hero to the masses.
What did he say?
I think he's saying he'd like to get rid of you.
Oh, I mean, but that's just making the correct decision, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll learn Welsh and we can do it an English version and a Welsh version every week.
Who make this video? I watch this video. Ian makes this video.
Dreams happen.
Sebastian Bosquet is happy because Lewandowski's now got one shot on target. William Golder said Atletico too. Kind of, but when was the last time Atletico won the league? Like, this is the thing. Like, no one else wins the league.
2014, I think. Maybe 2015.
Patrick Silker agrees. Christian Pulisic is Captain America. That's right. Champion League says he's 9. Congratulations, mate.
Technically, it's Steve Rogers.
Christian Pulisic.
Low enough.
Coman, Meds gets a Megs. I think he's fouled afterwards.
For a bit though, William.
I mean, William, that seems harsh. I don't think Ian's ever worn an Oxford shirt on the channel, so, I mean... Like, at least I come in football tops. Ian is just in this black Surridge thing. I mean, he's wearing Surridge, for God's sake. Does he even like sports?
I don't like men's sports.
Serge Gnabry with a flying attempt to get the ball. Right, this game needs a goal.
It does feel like it's going to be 0-0 at half-time, doesn't it? It does feel like it's... Not with the lack of trying, no. There's been a lot of chances.
Lurch is on the ball now. It's centre back.
So then, let's do this then.
Right.
Everybody, what do we reckon? Where do we reckon Oxford will finish next season then?
This is just an Oxford podcast.
Of course it is.
Spider-Man is the correct answer, William Golder. Thank you.
It is a work top. It's my memories of when I used to be a slave to Oxford Brookes University.
William Golder, you will not start your own channel. You pipe down and you listen to us and you watch this football and you agree with our opinions on it, okay? All right?
Robert Mills, no, sorry, I did see that Kemar Roof had gone to Rangers and that he scored his first goal. That's awesome. I think that obviously didn't. I think it's a really good move for him. I think that he could probably play better than Scottish Premier League, but I think he'll score a lot of goals up there and I think he'll do really well.
Yeah. I think if he does well at Rangers for even a year or two, he'll definitely leave to a better club. It looks like Morales is going to leave.
He went to I think he went to Anderlecht, he went to where Vincent Kompany was manager.
Yeah, but that's not a big club.
Not a big club. Obviously, it was a bit of a odd move, really, because obviously Leeds won the league.
Yeah.
Probably wishes he stayed.
But something happened there, didn't it? It was like they wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, the season that he, the last season he was there, he actually did all right. I thought he scored quite a few goals for them and scored a few important goals.
Yeah. Patrick Silk says Oxford and Doncaster will play Northampton Town this season. Yes, that is true. Doncaster Bells are obviously the premier side in the League One. William Golder says OUFC must be top 5. Jolie Baby says, I knew it. William Golder says he's going to start his channel. It'll be amazing and Welsh. He says Roof will tear the Scottish League apart surely, and that he agrees, but he's kicking himself for leaving Leeds.
Yeah. Big time game between Birmingham and Coventry. That was interesting one. I think Birmingham are going to really struggle this season.
Birmingham, do you say?
Yeah. And obviously Coventry are still going to be playing at St Andrews, aren't they?
Will they?
Yeah,
is that...
it's been confirmed.
Oh my god.
I mean,
why don't Coventry just become why don't they just rename themselves like Solihull United or something and just base themselves in Birmingham?
The good people of Coventry, Tom, have a proud history.
Oh, I know, and I agree with it. I'm a big fan of Coventry Football Club, but quite clearly, it no longer exists in Coventry in any way except name.
Maybe they could move the Lady Godiva statue down. That would please everybody. That would keep everybody knowing that Coventry are still Coventry.
Coventry, always Coventry, even when they're not playing in Coventry. I just realized Sandra Herrera was playing.
It happens.
Oh, that was weak. William Golder says he's doing really well. He was doing really well at Leeds. He went to see him in preseason. He scored and he came over to the fans. Champion League says I've got an Xbox 360. I have an Xbox One.
I got an Xbox 360.
Do you?
Do.
Huh. Patrick Silk says, fact, did you know Alex Neil, who manages Preston North End, used to manage Norwich City?
Dude, I did know that.
Yes.
He took them up to the Premier League and kept them in
Yes.
the Premier League for one season.
Grandstand Betters asks if any teams are starting with negative points this upcoming season. Don't Wednesday start with a point differential this year?
Yeah, I think there is. I think there is a side starting with a points differential, isn't there?
Have you seen the Wigan owner as well? He's written off the £36 million of debt the club owes him. I mean, it seems like he could have done that before they went bankrupt. You know, every year there's a couple teams that we just talk about how bad we feel for them, and I think Wigan will be it this season. That'll be the team we're just like, oi, poor guys. Poor guys.
Maybe, William. Gun to start with for -30.
What's he said?
Couldn't happen to a nicer club, could it? Swindon starting with
No.
-30.
Salt the earth, Swindon fans. Yeah.
Our cold.
Oh, it's good defending from Burnett. He's just stolen the ball off Gnabry's foot. It's a corner. Oh, excuse me.
Gnabry has an odd look.
He does have an odd look. He does genuinely have quite an odd look.
It doesn't look like... I don't know if that moustache really helps him.
Oh, I think it's a wonderful moustache. I just think we need to get him a bowler hat if he's going to have it.
It's weird because he doesn't look like a footballer that should be that good.
No. I mean, to be fair, when you watch him play, it's hard to...
And that's probably why I'm not a football manager, because I just judge players or how they look.
Is your name Raymond Dominique?
Yes.
It's all about star signs when you select a footballer. If the star sign is wrong, they cannot play.
It's a drawn on tag. Could be.
Champion League says, my friend bullies me and he said I'm a baby, but he's not a baby and I'm a kid now. Yes, you are. Bad friend. William Golder says 7 in a row and bless you. Yep. Patrick Silka says Wigan, Hull, Sunderland, and Portsmouth in League One used to be top flight clubs.
Do you know what 7 in a row means?
7 years of Oxford being worse than the year before.
Oh, you've nailed it, Tom. You've absolutely nailed it.
William Golder says it's a drawn-on Tash, surely.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like somebody from Guess Who. That's brilliant. We'll take that. I like that.
I like that. Oh, come on. Stick the bloody ball in the back of the net.
I mean, this is just annoying. It's like neither of them are going to score.
Oh.
It's a good game, but it needs a goal.
It's like, it's like they don't know that they're supposed to score.
It must be so weird playing the biggest, like what could end up being the biggest game of many players' careers here in an empty stadium. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I think they're kind of used to it a little bit now. I think they're all kind of like had it for a few months.
But half the fun of being in a final is the fans.
There is some weird to it, though.
I know you don't like talking about the fans. I just like, you know, if there were 80,000 people in the stadium right now, I feel like we'd be getting a bit more adrenaline out of the players. But PSG have just launched a great attack, and now Bayern look like they're going to counter. And Lewandowski's got the ball down the right. It's 3-on-3 if he can get the ball in quickly. Oh, good defending. So Ian, you're going to watch everything I just said.
Gio Gratis Richard, where can you watch the match direct from YouTube? I don't know. I don't think we're probably allowed to stay over.
But you can find illegal streams of it online. Look. Patrick Silk says he's never played Football Manager PS, but he plays FIFA all his life. Well, get on Football Manager, mate, honestly. Champion League said they draw the Champion League. Well, let's hope they get a goal in the Champions League. What else have we got going on? William Golder says Mbappe doing the card sign to the ref is annoying. He doesn't like it.
I don't like
Grandstand Betters would like a Bayern goal. Yep, I think we all would. The game will be decided by a moment of magic, says Patrick Silka.
But what magic? What magic are you talking about?
Mbappe magic. Have you not seen his sleight of hand?
Saying like kind of he's gonna like saw a woman in half or?
BT Sport channel is free, says Robert Mills. That's exciting. I did not know that.
Oh, that's good. Then do that, Richard. Richard, go and
get on there.
Check out the BT Sport website. Apparently, they're showing the game for free.
Oh, it's the YouTube, I'm assuming.
Oh, their YouTube channel.
I'm assuming, yeah. Okay. I mean, Bayern seem to just have they seem to have had a lot more attacks than PSG. And
they're getting into it a lot more now, aren't they? They're looking more threatening. In fact, they look like they're going to score every time they go forward at the moment.
Yeah. This is the Bayern we all know, though. As the game goes on, they just get better and better and better, and they just exert more and more pressure. I don't know if it's like Hansi Flick has told them to do this, or if it's just like a natural reaction from the players they have, but they always seem to do this, like in big games. Their ability to just kind of get better and better as the match goes on is unparalleled.
I don't think Hansi Flick needs to do that much, really, does he?
No, he probably just tells them to go play football and then just sits on the sideline sipping a rum and coke. I've done my job. These boys will do it for me. Oh, PSG love playing it around the back. I mean, you could. Oh, come on, ref. Mueller's arguing with the ref.
PSG's attacks did look more dangerous. I agree at the start of the game, but in this last sort of like 10 minutes or so, Bayern are the ones that really turned the screw, I think.
Yeah. Let me know what you think of this foul, Ian, because it looks weak. It looks like a weak foul. In fact, it doesn't look like a foul at all.
It was a bit lucky, wasn't he, the defender? Got away with one there.
Wait till it's in slow motion, because in slow-mo you realize there's no contact at all. He just runs in front of them and then acts like he's been made contact. Di Maria's thrown himself on the floor. Now Di Maria's shouting at the referee. There is no call.
It's a little trip, wasn't it, by...
Oh my god!
Wait.
You are about to see the most pathetic attempted finish from Mbappe in football history. I mean, outside of Raheem Sterling being unable to hit the net from 4 foot out, this is... Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a poor one, isn't it?
That was terrible. And now Bayern are at the other end. They're in the box. Oh! Good stop from Navas. They're lucky he's fit for this game. He's a good keeper.
So,
Neuer has just swept up the ball about 45 yards out of his goal, and if he hadn't, Mbappe was in.
How's Mbappe fucked that one up then?
I don't know, mate. He's literally just passed it straight to him.
Do you like...
Penalty? What? Ref isn't making a decision. It's going to VAR. Is it? I don't even know what's just happened here. Coman's brought down. Coman is definitely brought down. How is there a question?
Hey, referee's just literally just like, I don't want to make this decision. Somebody else make it, please.
No penalty? How is that not a penalty? What just happened? I don't get it. Can anyone explain how this isn't a penalty?
Yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it? But I think we've just got to half time.
Yeah. Ian, should we have a quick pause for like 5 minutes and come back?
Yeah, we will have a quick pause. We'll come back on for the start of the second half. Thank you for whoever downvoted our live stream, by the way. It's really helpful.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys. We don't work hard at this or anything. This is...
Yeah.
Guys, we'll see you in about 10-15. It's not given as a penalty. Sebastian Bosquet agrees. Champion League seems to agree, and he says this channel's nice. Thank you, mate. We really enjoy having you on here. Have we missed anything else?
Hang on.
William Golder prefers rugby rules with the players going to the ref, the only captains going, and I think we'd all like that. I think it would make the game better, but...
Just hang on a sec, Tom. I just want to make sure everything's okay on the thing.
Says it's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I
wanted to make sure all that really horrible stuff we said in the break wasn't showing on the stream.
I mean, don't tell William Golder what we said about him, because that just...
I wouldn't.
Champion League says, please like and sub to me. We will try and do that after the match, mate. I don't think I can open any more windows on my computer without it totally crashing. It is about 800 degrees in here. I've actually built a stand so that my laptop has, like, held up by 2 books on the edges, and so air can get underneath it to try and cool it down. My mother is on this right now and says, hi, Thomas. Hello, Jane Flaxington.
Hello, Mrs. Pickering.
Nice to see you. That's Ian Allen. I'm Thomas Pickering, as you know, your son. Okay, so Ian, I can't swear anymore. This is unfortunate. Everyone say hello to my mom, and, you know, be nice. I don't know if anyone's actually watching this right now, to be fair.
Everyone be nice to Thomas' mom.
Everyone behave yourselves, damn it. So they're slow-mowing the penalty thing now on mine. He's tripped! He's fouled! Come on, ref! Useless. Useless. Bayern are out for the second half. Ian, what are you at right now? Is the first half just kicking off?
Yeah, I'm just watching that penalty thing again.
It's a definite penalty. Like, I
You're very kind, James.
She might be blind.
Know who will win? I don't. Champion League. Is your YouTube channel? Has it got like a picture of Zidane as a thumbnail?
It may well do.
And like, has it got like?
Oh my god, does he?
2,000 subscribers? No, can't be. There's more than one Champion League. I don't know which one your thing is.
Can't you just click on him and it should take you to his?
Well, I thought so, but it doesn't bring it up when I hover over
Champion League, we will figure this out. And when you say, do we know who'll win?
Send a link, and then if you can, put the link
Ian and
in the
I are
chat,
both pulling for a Bayern victory, I think. But if PSG win, I won't be mad. I think they'll have to play really well to win it, so.
Well, don't forget that myself and Thomas have stuck our neck on the lines with a Bayern Munich victory, on not only on our channel,
we
but
have.
on Stan Better's channel as well. It is actually a free play.
So, you know, follow them as well, because they are pretty good at this. I follow them, and I bet on all their picks. Yeah, gotta make that money. Although we are not telling anybody underage to bet on football. That is not what we're saying. Not what we're saying.
No, that's true. Yeah, sorry, make sure that you're above the legal age to...
I got myself a piece of brownie during the break. Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I know.
Very unhealthy snack.
I know. William Golder is back!
Steve McManaman, Tom, have you got any words to describe Steve McManaman as a commentator?
Space.
I didn't realise he won
two Champions Leagues.
What? He was in the... Was he there? I think he was there when Anelka was there.
That would make sense. He was there for a while.
He was there when Anelka was there, and obviously then he won it again when he had a great game in the final, scored a goal. So I think he won 2 championships.
Thomas Steriades is on.
Oh.
Asterikes, good to see you, brother.
Asterikes. Hello, Thomas Asterikes.
Tom, this is why I didn't text you to play, by the way. Oh, William's replacing Ian. That's fucking right. Sorry, that's bloody right, because William knows.
Is Tom still...
Tom is actually lead rower for Brooks.
Oh, very good. I knew he'd make it one day.
I should have eaten this before.
Yeah. You're actually like trying to branch off to some sort of like ASMR eating stream.
Hey man, we'd probably get more views.
Oh, of course we would. We should try and like rescue animals as well.
We should also like eat really bad food and then pop zits on our face with like a close-up HDR camera. That's where the views are at, brother. That is where the views are at.
Okay. Me and Tom will do
But literally,
anything.
we are view whores.
Anything.
On that note,
and you may have noticed that we've switched onto the lager. Well, I've switched onto the lager. Tom's on something more
look at that.
sophisticated.
Yeah, Tom, you'll appreciate this. I got a 4-pack of them today.
They look like small beer bottles. Though.
I'm holding it so far back. Is that better?
I thought you were going to say because you had giant hands.
Yeah. Huge man hand.
I had.
And Will Golder, yeah, I am unprofessional. You're lucky you don't have to work with me on a regular basis. There are multiple videos where I come in so hungover that I have to take naps in between scenes.
That's actually not true, but there is one thing. There is a bugbear, which is when you're a little bit tired. You're not normally hungover, but when you're tired, and then you start yawning during the video. Like, Thomas, come on!
Yeah, I do that. It's also like, it's generally we have to record a video as well that neither of us were that interested in the first place. And like, you come in and you're like, okay, I'm ready, and I'm like, ugh, do we have to? But do we?
And you had to stop the video because you're doing like a 10-second.
I mean, a lot of the time I'm just yawning because I'm tired. Like, it's not like I don't enjoy what we're doing.
No, I know. I'm not. I know it's like sometimes you've done it like, and you just come back from Scotland or something, or you've been working.
That was a really tough video to do though. After being in the car for like 9 hours and then coming home, throwing food on, and then being like, "Oh right, we got to record now," and I was like, "Football." William Golder's rum is kicking in, and I'm pretty jealous of him because the beer's taking a while here.
Who's working tomorrow?
I'm opening. As is Thomas Derekes, though.
And me and Tom will be back. We'll be back later on for our SummerSlam live stream.
SummerSlam live stream, hosted solely by Ian Allen. It will be all night.
Oh, yeah, we got to. What we doing?
Champion League.
Hour pre-show. And then
Champion League, enjoy your break. We'll see you in 5 minutes, mate. Let us know when you're back. Yeah, I think you should do a SummerSlam, Ian. I think you should be on all night, just like this.
Well, I tell you what. You'd get more action than you would in this final.
It could be coming. Neymar's on the ground, rolling around like he's been shot. Serge Gnabry's been fouled. A couple of the PSG players are pushing Gnabry.
I would say that if... I would actually say, William, that you should. That is giving that for me. You have more license to drink now. You get as drunk as you want. If you're going to talk more Oxford,
Will, and I mean this, and this isn't a criticism, but you've only talked Oxford thus far, so I don't know how it can be more Oxford related than it has been.
Tom, when he's saying 7 in a row, that is William referring to the amount of times we've been embarrassed by Fleetwood in a row.
Oh, because I was going to say 7 in a row, that makes sense for Fleetwood.
Yeah, more like 700 in a row.
All time! Just all time!
Oh, Matt, do you have any odds for SummerSlam?
MLS live stream on the late night? Probably going to skip that one, Matt.
Who's playing?
The Canucks. Oh, Neymar's gone down. He's rolled literally 10 feet off the pitch. Gnabry's getting pushed by Paredes. It is all... Have you seen? Watch how far he rolls off the pitch, everyone. This is fantastic. They're still fighting. They're still fighting. The referee has no interest. He's just taking himself off and he's letting everyone shout at each other. Will, back down.
I loved it. No, I loved it.
It just keeps going until he's almost out of camera view.
Yeah, it was like he was determined to get out of shot. How can they say Gnabry can't be a violent player with that? With the look he's got.
Everything is kicking off. Paredes is arguing with the ref. Thiago Silva's told him to shut up. Now Paredes has a yellow card. Looks like Gnabry will probably get a yellow card as well. Yep. Was it a bad foul? I don't know. We can't replay it because Paredes won't stop shouting and like pushing people. So
Well, the fact that Neymar's up now,
It wasn't a bad
I would
foul.
say that no.
He's been tapped on the ankle, and he somehow managed to put his ankles together. 1 roll, 2 roll, 3 rolls. At least 3 rolls, and then Paredes goes nuts on Gnabry.
Yeah, it's annoying because, I mean, I know he's got a reputation for doing that, but he hasn't really been doing that in the last couple of games. It's been like more grown-up performance.
Classic Neymar.
So, less rolling around, Neymar.
Apparently, I'm now on the thinnest of ice, and now it's turned into snow. Will, I'm sinking! I mean, PSG have started the second half well. Like, really well. It's up to Bayern to kind of stamp their authority back on the game, I think. And William Golder also says, same old Neymar. Yeah. This is what he does. This is what he's best at.
Every times, don't they? They inexplicably, they just go through these little periods where they just get really dozy. Bayern. I remember that game against Frankfurt when they were like coasting. 3-0 up, and all of a sudden 2 corners, and they give away goals.
Honestly, the Bundesliga is one of the most exciting leagues in Europe. I'm actually pretty sure of that.
Who's who? Oh God, have we got?
Yeah. Also, I think William Golder's threatening my life. Apparently, I need to like hospital food. This channel's gotten out of control.
Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't like hospital?
Anyone with taste buds?
So much good choice.
Up, Champions League backs. Hello, mate. Nice to have you back. Can I just call him Champions League? Because calling him Champion League is causing me problems.
Cool.
Champion League, you are now Champions League.
Otherwise, quite rude.
Thank you for being here.
It's actually pronounced Liago.
Champions League Liago. Or a whale's vagina. Santiago is an old wooden ship.
Outland was on BBC not so long ago. I think it was a while ago actually, but I remember that bit was edited out. That whale was going. I was waiting for the line,
and it just cuts it out, just straight to something else. Oh. So, Ian, when is The Boys season 2 coming out?
If anyone hasn't seen The Boys, you should really watch The Boys. It's really good. I think it's like 12th of September.
I just like how they can like accidentally kill somebody so easily, and how believable the accidental kills can be.
Yeah. Champion League. My real name is Kal-El.
Kal-El or Kale? Callie? Callie. I'm going Callie. Okay, Kal-El. Sebastian Bosquet thinks that Davies has been average.
Davies has.
Yeah, he has. I don't know if maybe he's been told to stay back more so that they don't always have the run on him. Because when Neymar and Mbappe get into full flow, they're the two. Oh look! Yeah, oh look! There's another player on the ground. Sula's hit. It's Mbappe this time too hard. Mbappe is doing his rolling bit now. It may well have been a foul. I haven't seen the replay.
He learned from the best, isn't he?
Sebastian Bosquet says not Marcelo in training today. No. It's Di Maria. Di Maria on the floor. It's hard to keep track. The forward three spend a lot of time on the ground.
Oh, I'm a little bit surprised. I would have thought Di Maria would have a far more acrobatic.
I don't know why, but he strikes me as the sort of player that can like flip off his head, like woo woo, just keeps like doing these rolls at full extension.
Definitely. I love how like it's like South America's got to be like the fucking dirtiest players, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's the sport is to them that. It's every possible advantage you can find. And, I mean, I'm going to be totally honest, though, people that don't like that, like, Harry Kane does it, well, that's the only way we're ever going to win a World Cup, so keep that in mind. Champion League, you don't just put a new name on your channel. Maybe make Champions. Make it easier for me. But we'll call you CL. I'm going to call you CL from now on.
Put a link. Send us the link to your channel.
We will indeed.
There seem to be like 10 million Champion League.
Sebastian Bosquet, the Mbappe miss that is a cardinal sin if you're a striker to not at least challenge the goalkeeper from there.
Terrible.
Putting it down his throat was weak.
Kind of forgot that. That was such a gilt-edged chance.
Bayern just do not look as fluid as they did in the first half.
You know who would have scored that? Choupo-Moting.
Matt Taylor.
Choupo-Moting.
Oh, Choupo-Moting. Bring him on. William Golder, I am half American, half English, but I'm full accent, unfortunately. It's tough times. Extremely tough times.
Springsteen says. USA.
But I live here now, and that counts. And I clearly know everything there is to know about football, which is a life skill.
You looked up and down all 92 clubs in the English league and thought, I'm going to pick Man United.
I think it was a hard choice. It was between them and Preston North End.
Okay, sure it was.
Who was the striker who played at Preston that got famous for a little bit? You've got an England cap.
Oh, well, it's David Healy.
No.
But he got an England
striker. Yeah. He was the first Preston player to get an England cap in like 40 years. If anyone can remember that.
Remember that? Adventure of the Boys. Hello. How are you? How are you on this fine?
Hello. Adventure of the Boys, how come full accent? Because I spent 18 years on and off in America.
He's putting it on. He's really got a thick Northern accent.
Have you seen CL has changed his name?
Oh!
Ah!
I thought it was coming. I saw the chat.
Bang!
Got
it! Wait.
David Nugent, Robert Mills with a great shout. Well done. But anyway. Gole, 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 gole!
Ian, make the noise you normally make to me when there's a goal.
Shabash, shabash!
I meant more of the go.
Go!
I mean, it's a good header. It's really poor marking in that he's like tracked him and everything and just gotten a foot in front. He's just lost his career. He's just lost his footing. Hasn't done anything. And Koeman's got the easiest of headers to make it 1-0. There's no saving that.
That's a tricky one for the fullback there because he's kind of a bit. He's trying to have a bob each way there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did that because Alex likes that expression. But you know, he's got two players to. He's been left with like two people to mark, really, hasn't he? Yeah, so
yeah,
difficult one.
So this is it. The game is now really gonna hopefully kick into gear here. Did you see that CL's renamed his channel Very Biased Opinions Fan?
Yeah, I did.
You can probably find him now.
I probably will find him now because there's not many Very Biased Opinions fans out there, Tom.
No. If we're lucky, there's 1,600 of them that remember that they know who we are. William Golder says watching Neymar cry is about 40% of the reason he's watching this game.
Yeah. You never get tired of that.
Oh no! Oh, I think the defender got a touch on that. Sorry, I thought Lewandowski had just pulled a Raheem Sterling. Oh, this game is kicked off, Ian.
Oh.
Is it a stop? Does Kimpembe get a touch? Oh, he does.
He does. Good defender.
Puts himself right in the firing line.
When you say do a Raheem Sterling, do you mean like generally be a great footballer?
Yeah, and then miss open goals every chance you get.
What a great
His ability to only miss open goals and just score like from 20 yards whenever he freaking wants.
That is a fabulous defense. That is a great header. What a great bit of defensive work.
Oh, it's great. Grandstand. William Golder says we definitely have very few fans. It's hard to argue with your logic, Will. Grandstand Betters wants to know what sort of strategy you're going to have if you're Bayern. If I'm Bayern, I don't change anything personally. I just keep playing the same brand of football and hope to get a second goal.
That if you're Bayern, you get Southgate on the phone and you ask what his tactics were when we went 1-0 up against Croatia.
Please, why would you bring that up?
What we have, we hold.
Even if we've got 90 minutes of holding to do. Oh! Oh, goal line clearance. At some point, Ian, we'll sort this out so we can watch these games at the same speed.
All right.
But holy hell.
It's alright. We did the same
Holy
with the
hell.
Game of Thrones finale together. And you were 10 seconds ahead.
Well, I just kept screaming BS the entire time, though.
It's not in the books.
This is a travesty. This is a lie. I mean, so this game is really good now.
What do we think then?
William
What do we
Golder
think?
also.
What do we think then?
Sorry.
What do we think, everybody? Do we think that PSG can come back in this one, or is it Bayern going to run out quite comfortable from here?
Serge Gnabry is having a field day on the right side with their players. Like, he's just been called for a foul now, and I don't know if he's going to be able to stay on the pitch because of his yellow card, but he is being so physical back to them, and unfortunately, because he's the attacker, he's getting called for all the fouls. Adventure of the Boys is not Welsh. That's exciting to know. He does think it's a football game. Very biased opinions fan says, I'm a man. Good. William Gold said, boys, B-O-I-S is something I've only heard in Wales. Sorry. Yeah, that's right, Will. It's time to apologize for some of the things you're saying today. All right? All right? Oh, for God's sake.
You may only have one fan, and you're rubbing him up the wrong way.
Mate, Ian, you're about to see this. The diving is getting unbelievable. Paredes is now, like, gone down, looked at the referee, begun to argue, and then remembered he should hold his leg and act like he's hurt. This is...
I'll tell you, that this is just a warm-up for SummerSlam, when we'll see a lot of more of this. Play acting, pretending to be hurt. But honestly, why is that not a red card? Stamped on him.
William Golder says I need to shut up. I'm not doing it.
Stamped on him. That should be a red card.
He's not stamped on him. Look at this. Paredes is off.
He's literally, the defender is showed like he's pointing to like his knee, and he got kicked in the ankle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Apparently, Very Biased Opinions fan has an N64, which sounds pretty great. And apparently, I'm rubbing William Golder up a little bit.
N64. Real great console.
Mate, that is the greatest system ever created.
I don't disagree. Super Nintendo to me, but there we go.
No, mate, it doesn't have freaking GoldenEye on it, which is the greatest game ever created.
No, but it has Mario Paint.
Oh, well, now you're talking. Coman, at it again! Oh, Kingsley Coman has all of a sudden woken up in the second half in my game now. Ander Herrera's had a pretty good match, I thought. I don't know about you.
Yeah, he's done alright.
Keylor Navas is getting a bit annoyed with the team now. It's a corner to Bayern, on my view.
He's about as noticeable as he was in a Man United shirt, to be fair to that.
Not supposed to be noticeable. He's supposed to keep the game ticking over, Ian. He passes the ball.
Oh yeah, I say he's a modern day Tom Cleverley.
I don't know why you'd insult him like that. Oh, it's a terrible effort from David Alaba from about 30 yards out. William Golder wants to know when we think fans are going to be allowed back.
Well, I heard rumours that they're going to start hopefully trialling fans back in October with home fans only at games.
Home fans only?
Yeah. And then, I don't know, that's the only thing I've heard so far. I've not heard anything of when away fans might be able to go.
Definitely would love to have fans back. We could go to a game. William Golder is saying he thinks there'll be season ticket holders first, if they do it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I don't know, they could do it, couldn't they?
Grandstander finally watching the football. Oh, close.
They could do it, couldn't they?
What?
Couldn't they do it though? Just like, I mean, if they're open like cinemas and things like that, why can't they?
They could definitely open stadiums. They're just dragging their feet.
Oh man.
I mean, this game has gotten really open. Like, PSG go down one end, Bayern go up the other. It's just... Ian, would you describe this as a basketball game?
I mean, why did... I don't think... Yeah, I would. But I don't think, why did Mbappe just let that through his legs?
I don't know.
William, good on you. Yeah, I hate the Kassam Stadium too. I would only go to away games.
But I do love Mr. Kazam.
The atmosphere. I mean, I don't get to go to many home games anyway, obvious reasons. But the City game was good, wasn't it? When we went last season.
I really enjoyed the couple games I went to. I mean, the better the club does, obviously, the happier the fans are.
Yeah.
We all know my opinion on how aggressively they react to things I don't think they should react to. But yeah. Adventure of the Boys says it's going to be heartbreaking. He never gets to go watch Wickham in the Championship.
Well, maybe not next season, but you know.
But I mean, then he goes on to say he'll have to wait a season and watch them in the Prem.
There we go. There we go. Good, strong finish to that one.
Grandstand Better says the NFL are opening up to 22% capacity. Who knew the NFL would put lives at risk? They've never had a history of doing that. Zing. I'm surprised Donald Trump hasn't mandated that legally they have to open the full ground and that everyone has to stand the entire time, that the national anthem will just be constantly played. William Golder, if you see us at a game and you come and say hello, I'll give you a hug, which is not socially distanced, but I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully hopefully there'll be. I don't know how many away games to get to in a season, but I mean, I don't know how many I'll be allowed to go to, but Peterborough's relatively close.
Excuse me.
Hull.
What is Mrs. Allen not letting you out of the house? Be honest.
Yeah, she does, but it's as much as me really wanting to travel. 300 miles to go and watch them.
Yeah. You come down. You'll come watch Lincoln play Oxford at home if we can get fans in the ground, won't you?
Well, I'll doesn't necessarily have to be Lincoln, but if I'm down in Oxford, if I can go to a game, I'll go to a game.
Will, I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I'm pretty sure you can take me, so can I just, tap out of this fight ahead of time? Like, you win? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, nice. Save the man's life.
Oh, PSG. Very biased opinions fan. His old friend says he bullies me and told him he'll kill me. Well, I hope he does it, mate, and he probably won't, so don't worry. William Golder will definitely be going to the London games. That might be a bit of a trek for Ian, to be fair, from Lincoln. Neuer has just made a great save with his back heel. I mean,
it's probably easier to go to some of the London ones than some of the other ones. London's pretty straight right down.
I mean, you could get the train, but the train is the most expensive form of transport, apparently, on Earth. You could probably fly cheaper to London.
Probably. East Midlands to London.
This game is getting testy. Oh, get up, PSG. I can't believe I'm cheering for the Germans.
Who are the London teams in League One? Wimbledon?
Fleetwood.
I can't think of any more. Wimbledon? There must be another one.
You feel like there's got to be smaller clubs. I'd like to go to a Brentford game one day.
Yeah, we could have gone, couldn't they? Played Brentford the other year in the FA Cup. We didn't go.
I mean, I'd like to say this year that we could make it a journey, but we don't even know when the grounds will be opened up. We did follow Oxford. What was it, the League Cup?
Charlton. Very good. Got relegated. Sorry, Tom. You were going to say something? You were going to say?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it was fun when we did the cup games.
Yeah.
First year of VBO, we went out to Newport. That was always the ultimate game for us, I think.
Yeah, I loved the Newport game. Getting dinner beforehand, walking around Newport downtown, which was a classy establishment.
We met that guy who knew a Man City player.
Yeah, he knew Brahim Diaz, didn't he? I think it was Brahim Diaz. I can't remember.
I thought it was Zinchenko or something, wasn't it?
No, it was one of the Spanish guys. They'd grown up together.
Yeah.
Grandstand Betters wants to know whose house he's staying at. Matt, if you do come to England, don't go to Lincoln. No matter what you do, don't go to Lincoln. And Will, I'm based in Oxford right now. I am sat in my flat in Marston right now watching this game. And apparently, Very Biased Opinions fan says that if we help him fight against his friend who's threatening to kill him, he'll give us 10 money. So Ian, you're going to be in a fight.
Good. We'll stand up here.
William Golder is very biased opinions fan of bot.
Wow, I think William Golder, I'm still on the fence whether he's a bot. Mr. Moneybags living in Oxford. I know.
Yeah, I would describe me as that.
He's literally single-handed.
Aren't you living in London, the most expensive city in the country?
How do you think that we've had so many? Tom has literally paid his good money to get us 1,000 subscribers.
So that's why I've spent all of it. All of it on 1,000 subscribers. We only have 600 real fans.
The money bin is empty.
I can't swim or anything in it anymore. William Golder claims he's not a bot.
Terminator.
Have you seen the Mbappe foul in the box yet?
Yeah, I didn't notice it was a foul, was it?
No, I didn't think it was a foul, but I was just checking. Neymar's had a go. Missed.
What did you have for dinner, Tom?
Wow, this channel slowed down. I had chicken burgers and yellow rice with peas.
Is that a takeaway?
No, I made it.
Oh,
good. I know.
Good.
I'm a real rebel, real cooker. Hi, mate, Alan. And he says Bayern's gonna win. Probably true.
Sticking your neck out there.
William Golder says that he doesn't rent though, mother flipper. And Adventure the Boys wants to make sure that we're sure that PSG aren't an aquatics team. And I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I don't think we're sure of that right now because they are splashing all over the fucking pitch when they get touched. Oh, ball in. Oh, weak.
What they know best, isn't it? Revert to what you know best.
Revert to lying on the floor in a football game.
French League started this weekend.
Yeah, was it this week or last week or next week?
It might have even been last week then. I saw there were fixtures this weekend, or yesterday and today. So,
have you seen what William Golder just wrote on the thing?
I'm curious. I need to know. He eats interesting food.
I do generally eat pretty good food. I had slow cooked pork tacos last night. And I made the tacos myself.
Quality game. You can tell it's a quality game.
Yeah. Nate Allen thinks that PSG will score, and I'll be totally honest, like, everything except their finishing in this game has been quite good when they attack. They are just hitting the ball right at Neuer, and he's had a good game, but Bayern really need that second goal now.
I think it's like looking like it's going to be like a 2-0 Bayern win. I can see them getting one in the last 5 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't tend to concede once they're winning. They tend to concede before they're winning and then get angry. Will, what did you have for dinner? Let us know.
Anybody else?
What'd you have? Yeah, all of us tell us. Also, Ian, what did you have for dinner?
We did have takeout.
Oh, what kind?
We had chicken gyros. Like Greek food.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm jealous of that. I went to there's a Greek restaurant in Headington now called Acropolis. I went there and it was pretty good.
Been there for a while.
Ah, it was really tasty.
Yeah. I've been there before, it's good.
Adventure the Boys would like to know what's changed between now and March that makes it okay for League 1 and 2 clubs to play games behind closed doors. Nothing, mate. Nothing has changed. They need to bring fans back. Without a doubt. William says he won't ask. He says the pity ask. Ian, speak to your fans.
If he doesn't want to tell us, that's his right. But if he was a real fan, he would tell. Yeah, PSG's finishing has been pretty poor, hasn't it?
Pretty diabolical.
Especially that Mbappe chance, which was such a golden opportunity.
I mean, it should have been 1-0 right there.
Absolutely.
But I think I said it in the video. I said if PSG score first, they can win this, but they need to score first. And I don't know, now that Bayern have scored, it's just, they'll revert to tight.
Yeah, I mean, they just seem quite comfortable now, didn't they?
Yeah. They possess the
Obviously,
ball
obviously
really.
it's only 1-0, so PSG is more capable of getting a goal.
It's just their ability to possess the ball, to counterattack, to kind of drag teams into positions they don't want to be in. You don't want to be in a situation where you're losing to Bayern Munich.
I wonder when they're going to lose a game.
Bayern, 2021.
I bet you they lose. I bet you they lose to some really crap team at the start of Bundesliga.
Like Watford, 3-0 maybe.
Yeah, they'll lose to someone. They'll lose to like Eintracht. They'll lose to like what is it? Union Berlin or something.
Grandstand Better says he's not a big fan of heading the ball to your keeper from 6 yards out. I don't really have a problem with it. Yeah.
What is this? What's wrong with it, man?
I mean, Bayern are they just seem incapable of getting a pass in the final third right now, but outside that, they look really strong. They've been really good. They've outpossessed PSG 63-37. They've had 11 efforts.
It's a crap second half, hasn't it, really? Not been that interesting compared to the first half.
No, the first half, both sides look like they'd score. The second half has just been a bit of a... It's been a bit weak, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah.
Like to see more. I really like to see more from Neymar and Mbappe at this point. Like that's kind of what made this final exciting, was those two having the chance to kind of like put their mark on the game.
Yeah,
we're having a water break.
Just feels a little bit empty.
Yeah. Oh, I would love bank account details, by the way, if you guys just want to shower us with bank account details. I'll also take NI numbers.
They're not doing... Are they doing water breaks?
I didn't think so, but then everyone just had a drink.
I mean, is a player injured at the moment? But
I don't know, the ref looks as confused as we do. Thomas Mueller looks pretty confused. I think PSG are making a substitute, and it's taking a long time.
I know, yeah. I wonder when they stopped doing... I mean, that seems a bit strange that they were doing the water breaks when the Premier League was on. It was freezing cold, and now when it's like baking hot in Portugal, they're not doing them.
Yeah, it does seem really weird. I don't know. I'd forgotten about them. Oh, Choupo-Moting's on.
Goals. Remember he had the most embarrassing miss of all time, Choupo-Moting?
I did not, but...
You should look it up. You should, because I watched the game live, and it was laughably bad. I mean, obviously it was a game that PSG won easily, but
yeah,
the chance he missed was shocking.
Neymar's down and still lying on the floor. Referee's arguing. Verratti's in a bad mood. Hansi Flick is pacing about angrily. PSG players are on their... I honestly... I don't even know what's happening. So who did Perisic come on for? Did he come on for Gnabry?
I'll find out for you.
Neymar has just floored Lewandowski, gotten a yellow card, and is furious about the situation.
So Coutinho came on for Gnabry, and Kingsley Coman came off, and Perisic came on.
Matt of Grandstand Betters, I will tell you in a second, because currently it's on a replay. I am currently minute 8:54. 80:54. I suspect Ian is at roughly 80:31 or something.
I've literally just seen them kick off and start the second half.
William Goller asks if we're paying them for watching, and Avenge the Boys goes, they better pay us. What else am I watching for? I'll be honest, mate.
Tell us, right? We'll send a blank check. You fill in the rest.
Oh! Lewandowski has pulled that very wide. Oh, and he was offside. Yes, you are on for our witty banter. It's Klaus. Klaus, I tell you. Playbacks 409.
Lewandowski's got to get his goal yet, though, isn't he?
I mean, he probably will score, won't he? But he's not going to break Ronaldo's goal-scoring record at this point. He's got to get 3 to break it, 2 to tie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But I mean, being the second best scorer the Champions League's had in a single season isn't the worst thing. Oh!
No, how many he's got in total? He's got over 50, isn't he, for the season?
Yeah, I think it's like 54. Grandstand Betters is a minute ahead of us, apparently. And William Golder says there's going to need to be a lot of zeros, as does Very Biased Opinions fan.
Well, I'm not surprised about that. And I'm also not surprised that he's a minute ahead, because streaming is crazy stuff.
It is nuts how like much slower it is getting it through the internet, but at some point, Ian, we'll manage to get it so we're watching within 10 seconds of each other.
That will be the dream. That will be the dream.
I mean, PSG have got to do something now. 82nd minute. Matt asked us earlier if it was a draw, what we thought would happen, but PSG really need to start booting the ball forward a little bit more. Just a little bit more directness. They're getting picked off. Lewandowski's just picked off the ball 30 yards out of goal. He's rounded the lost man. Thiago's brought him down. It's only a yellow. But, I mean... Boy. Lewandowski's laughing. Thiago Silva's laughing. Everyone's happy.
Everyone's having a great time. It's like it's a pre-season friendly.
This is a bad foul. Mainly just because he knows exactly what he's doing. He's barely touched Lewandowski, but he's always going to go down there.
Philip Coutinho. He's done well to get a Champions League medal, hasn't he?
He's done really well. I mean, do you think Bayern will sign him then? But the rumor is Thiago is leaving for Liverpool. That's been the rumor for about 3 weeks now. I don't know. I honestly don't know why Liverpool need another center midfielder, if I'm being honest, because they have about 300 of them. But like,
do they really? Do Bayern Munich really need it? Surely they'll think they could do a bit better.
Well, I mean, if Thiago leaves, Coutinho's a pretty good player to have.
Yeah, I guess.
So Bayern are now pressing all the way into PSG's box. I feel like they can smell blood.
Mm-hmm.
Neymar's gone down under a foul again. There he is, crawling about.
Under duress.
The Coutinho free kick's relatively close.
Long way out.
5 minutes. 5 minutes left for PSG to get something out of this.
Long way out to try that effort.
Yeah.
We're pretty close. But, keepers like walked across and virtually got there.
Yeah. Very Biased Opinions fan, we hope you didn't break your hand. Liverpool just like collecting midfielders. That's very, very true. Apparently, Arsenal want Coutinho. Jesus. Very Biased Opinions fans is praying.
Doesn't surprise me that, does it? They like. He's a sort of Arsenal player, isn't he?
Apparently, Adventure of the Boys says he thinks Barca have to pay Liverpool $5 million extra because Coutinho made it to a Champions League final.
Yeah, there is some clause like that. I've heard that before as well. But,
I mean, I would imagine that Barca had negotiated it so that Bayern would pay that, but I really hope it's Barca because that's funnier.
I'd heard that there is some clause that Liverpool gets some money if he gets to the final.
Nice. I mean, that would make sense. Those seem to be in every contract, don't they?
Yeah. Same with, I think if they win the Champions League, I think Bayern have to pay Vancouver Whitecaps like €1 million.
Win a trophy worth like 45 million quid, you pay $1 million, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. We're okay with this.
And Vancouver Whitecaps are like, why are we going to do that?
Thiago's just come off. I think Toliso's come on to replace him. I mean, this has to be game management now for Bayern, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure.
You feel like they're just going to kind of sit and soak it up.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't be shocked if they do get the second goal.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, they're doing a really good job pressing PSG all the way up the pitch.
Gee, it's so weird, isn't it? You got like a Champions League final between Sevilla and Inter, and you'd think that one would be really cagey and like goals would be a bit hard to come by. And it was such an open game.
Wide open, wasn't it?
And then you think this one would be... You'd think there'd be at least 3 goals in this game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how little we've gotten out of this.
And I'm glad we didn't go for over goals.
Yeah, I'm glad we just went for a winner. course, it's not over yet, and Very Biased Opinions fan is lolling, which makes me worried. Oh, what a challenge from Lewandowski, defending from the front. Or is that Goretzka? Oh, it's Perisic. I'll get it right eventually.
They're all wearing the same shirt.
Oh my god. This game is just... Verratti with a real full-blooded challenge, but nothing. Alphonso Davies down the left. Is he gonna go on a run? Is he gonna go on a run? No. No, he's not. He's past it. Yeah, Davies has stayed back.
This is where Bayern are really good, though, aren't they? Because if you're like a PSG fan, they'll be critical of saying like they didn't go for it enough.
Yeah.
But Bayern are so good at just kind of snuffing games out.
Yeah, they don't give you an inch of space, time on the ball.
So you would think against most sides in this situation, this would be like attack against defence. I mean, PSG are on the attack now, but you would. This would be like attack against defence, wouldn't it? And
yeah.
Trying to hold on to it.
Yeah.
And with the team in the league sitting back, but Bayern are just like,
no.
No,
we still play our... Like, that's what I mean. They haven't changed their tactic at all. They haven't changed their tactical season in matches. This is why they've managed to score so many goals. Also, Grandstand Better says he's not a fan of sitting... He says as a bettor, he's not a fan of sitting back and soaking up pressure with 90-10 possession. I mean, mate, as an England fan, I can't stand it. I think it's the worst thing you can do when you're winning a game.
It's a very English thing to do. I don't know why we've ever got into that habit, but it seems to be a very English thing to do.
There's Alf Ramsey.
In all levels of football. But you do, I mean, a lot of sides do it too. I mean, it's a natural thing, isn't it, to just kind of protect what you've got.
It is, but you do always feel like I don't remember great Man United sides going for the corner with the ball. Oh my god, Mbappe's been played in, he's offside, but he still missed the one-on-one with Neuer. Neuer is just fists out right now. Wow. I mean, how have PSG, and I agree, Will, like, how are they not pushing more players forward? How is we're 90 minutes in now.
Look, Manuel Neuer's pose there. Yeah.
It's a bit like Eric Cantona with no one coming over to celebrate with him, just like...
Yeah.
Pretty great. Where's Harry Maguire?
Okay. He is.
I'm oddly nervous now.
And what, you're nervous that Harry Maguire might go to prison?
Yes, I'm nervous of Harry Maguire going to prison. No, I'm nervous that PSG are going to get a 90th minute goal like they did against Atalanta, and I think it'll make me cry.
I like the... Sorry, I just... Harry Maguire thing again. I like the way like the kind of the local authorities over there in Mykonos must be like, yeah, we really could do with like 20, 30 grand, like just boost our like our fun, just boost like the local schooling and policing and everything like that. And then like they find like an English footballer causing trouble.
Getting in a fight with a police officer.
Here we go.
Load him up, boys. Load him up.
Tell you what, you can either do 5 years in prison or you can pay us 100 grand.
I'll do 5 years. I don't want to go back to that club.
Oh, damn, I didn't think you'd do that. Just pay the money.
I did not see that coming. Adventure the boys wouldn't mind extra. Oh, penalty! No penalty.
Is that what Adventure of the Boys wrote? And you're just reading it out?
No, I'm literally telling you what's happening.
Ref's not giving any penalties in this game. You could break someone's leg in the box and it wouldn't be a penalty.
I think I just had a heart attack, Ian.
Wait, let me see.
Hell of a pass by Mbappe. Decent control from Neymar. And Choupo-Moting.
It's that man. It's inexplicable. You know it's not your night when Choupo-Moting misses.
I'm pretty sure Carrere also fouled Lewandowski in the box. It doesn't look like he's touched the ball. William Golder's apparently now ahead of me in it, which means he's seriously ahead of you. I mean, what have we got left? We've got 3 minutes, 10 seconds on our end of extra time left. So you've got about 3 minutes, 25 seconds, Ian. Oi.
You get used to watching. You get used to watching the game, knowing that nothing's going to happen here because no one shouted it.
Thank you, Everybody's Opinions fan. Although you say you're sad, we hope you're not. William Golder says, oh yeah, he's ahead of us. I mean, it's starting to look like it's it, isn't it, Ian? They've just got to hold on now.
Okay.
Now, what happens if there's a pitch invasion, Ian?
I think it's a match abandoned.
Ah, good. That makes sense.
They have to replay it on a Wednesday night in Stoke.
In Stoke. And it must be on a Monday night, and it must be winter. There will be rain. It will be dark. Oh, Lewandowski's just being clobbered in the stomach.
Yeah, I look really bad.
Yeah. But, I mean, getting a foul...
He doesn't know what part of the body to hold. He's that injured.
It's here. It's just here.
Where does it hurt? It hurts everywhere.
No, Paredes is having a small fit. Good. We like to see.
The reactions are amazing. This may only have been 1-0. Well, it hasn't finished yet. But...
I bet they're going to ping this... Oh, no. They're actually holding onto the ball.
Do you remember how freaking bored we were watching that Champions League final last season?
Oh, yeah. The worst Champions League final of the last 20 years. Since basically Chelsea played Man United. You just foul him. You're going to foul him. You're going to foul him. No, you're not going to foul him.
I used to live in Stoke, William. Great times when I was young. What a great city to live in. It's carnage. Carnage on my house.
They've just given Mueller a yellow card for pulling on Neymar.
Yeah, but it did look like Thomas Mueller was literally just trying to get hold of it.
I don't know why you would besmirk... Why would you... Oh, it's on Mbappe, but why would you besmirk the good name of Thomas Mueller?
Just the intent was there, Tom, I think. He just couldn't grab him, but he tried.
He tried. He wanted a hug, really. Oh, man.
Don't say poor Ian. It was actually great. I actually did a year. I actually worked at Alton Towers for a year and lived in Stoke, and it was great.
Ian, you've had a very eclectic life.
Random.
How have you ended up in Lincoln?
Like a gypsy.
Like a gypsy? But you certainly don't pay rent.
You randomly go from one location to the next.
Alright, in my game, there's 10 seconds left.
I think PSG disappointed me in the second half.
I think, I'm going to be honest, in the final, I think they've just been disappointing. I think Mbappe, for the first time in quite a while, we've watched a game where he hasn't been able to turn up. That's it, it's over! Sorry, Ian, I know you're not there, but...
I remember that 6-1 defeat to Yeovil, by the way, William Golder. I remember who scored the goal for Oxford. It was a guy called Mark Ibea.
Mark Ibea. I mean, Bayern are going absolutely nuts now.
Oh, what a freaking season for Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel's hopping his way out of the stadium. There's not a surprise. Really quickly, Ian, any last thoughts on this game?
I think we've covered it pretty much. I think that it was a close game. A lot of it we've talked a lot in recent weeks or recent games about sides not taking their chances, and it's another example of that in this one. PSG had chances to score in the first half, didn't take it, got punished. And Bayern, worthy winners, been excellent since a long time now, since the back half of the season, since Christmas. They've been pretty much flawless.
I mean, yeah, they're the class of Europe right now, and there's no... I don't think there's a question, especially after this performance where they've stifled PSG, they've gotten their goal, and they've done well to win it. We do need to go, so I'm just going to thank William Golder, Very Biased Opinions fan, Adventure the Boys, Robert Allen, Grandstand Fetters. Who else has been in here? Adventure the Boys, I've said that already. May Allen, thank you very much. Guys, genuinely, I don't know if you understand this, but we had a lot of fun doing this and chatting to you guys the whole time. Yes, Ian?
Wait, Wait, I just want to say one thing, and again, I'll just echo what you say about thank you to everybody. So there's not going to be any videos on the channel for like a week, and then we'll be back like doing predictions videos for the new season, sort of like the next week or something like that. So look forward to them, and just look forward to everything new. Everything's going to be new. We'll try and change everything up and make it exciting and hopefully better than it was.
Yes. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. And with that,